Jim Riggleman now is talking about this Nationals win.
Pretty much after that last run they scored, he had kind of had everything working after that, and he let his defense play for him. We made some nice plays for him. Adam Kennedy made a real nice play to his left. Desmond made a couple of really nice plays, one to his left, one to his right, to help us get a double play. So, you know, I think he pitched and he let his defense help him.
You mentioned before the game his competitiveness from the past 5 days and now. Could you sense that he was kind of stewing a little bit over his last start?
I think so, and you know, that's why it's hard to go out there and take a little off and not go maximum effort on every pitch, because that's kind of his nature. But his arm is feeling so good, and the velocity's there, maybe some stuff that he hadn't had for last year, you know, because of the injury and stuff. But you know, we'll take that competitive nature with anybody. It's a great asset to have.
Yeah, his curveball tonight compared to.
It was pretty good. He really threw more sliders tonight than curveballs, but he did throw a couple good curveballs that stayed down, and he got some swings and misses with it, but had a really good slider tonight.
Willie Harris continues to come through for you. Could you talk about that? Yeah,
Willie's a ball player. Willie can play anywhere on the field, and he's gives you good at bats. Last year, I think, as we talked about, 235 batting average. One of the few guys in baseball had 100 points higher on base percentage, though, and he continues to give good at bats. He makes the pitcher throw a lot of pitches. He's got some power. He's on base guy. He's like I said, you know, he's just a ball player.
Repeated over and over that it usually comes down to starting pitching with your club, but I think it's now when you guys go at least 5 innings, you're 7-0 this year, and when they don't go 5, you're 0-6. Is the makeup of the rest of your club, offensively, defensively, bullpen, such that you think that really is why the starting pitching seems to be determining everything? I think it probably is probably true for all clubs. I'm not sure, but I know it's just a whole different ball game to manage the game, to watch the game when your starter's out there relatively deep in the ball game. If you get 18, 19, 20 outs from your starter, at some point if you do take him out, you're probably going to get a matchup that you want to get from your bullpen, instead of having somebody face somebody that you really don't want them to have to face. You're in those situations, you're just hoping they hit it at somebody. Whereas when you get the matchups you want, you feel like you're just confident that it's going to be a weaker ground ball or softer fly ball, and it just all goes back to getting 18 to 20 outs. And tonight we got 24 outs.
For your defense to work as well behind Stammen as it did, are you starting to see the progress that you want to see, where the routine outs have been routine outs and you're able to let your pitchers kind of trust the guys behind them?
I think we've really worked hard at it, and you really feel good when the players get rewarded with wins, and they get rewarded with good performances, because the work they put in shows up in the ball game, and it's always easier to push your guys to work hard when they get results. If they're not getting results, sometimes the hard work is kind of brushed off as, well, it's not working. But that work is paying off, and I know that our guys are going to continue to do it.
You said repeatedly that, you know, 8, 10 games, 12 games, that's not a start to the season. You want to look at 35. But is there some significance for the team to showing it's competitive so far, as opposed to what it's been like the last 2 years? Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think anytime you can string a few wins together, it's just a better feeling. But you also, you know, you're playing some clubs who were playoff teams last year: Philadelphia, Colorado, Philadelphia twice, 2 series actually. So when you are playing those guys tough, it has to seep in, whether it's a tangible thing or whether it's subconscious or whatever. It's got to seep in that we're a legitimate Major League Ball club, and let's just go win some ball games, because who knows what's going to happen.
Desmond had a couple of nice plays tonight. You're seeing the maturation from him that you want to see.
He played outstanding, and he gave the ball to Kennedy extremely. He went a little bit to his right, gave it a snap throw there that allowed Kennedy to make a great turn for us to double up Tulowitzki, and then to get Fowler after diving for the ball and getting up and getting Fowler, one of the fastest guys in the league. Just outstanding baseball. He's an electric player. He's exciting, and he's doing it with the glove. He's giving quality at bats like he did yesterday coming off the bench, but the glove is going to be the thing that defines him, and he's really playing well.
Okay.